I choose Peter Raffoni, my grandfather, because of the adventures he had throughout his life. Peter was born on the 3rd of July 1925. He lived with his sister Pamela in Tooting, south-west London. His father, Antonio Raffoni, was a stereotyper, a type of old-fashioned printer. He was born in 1894 and married Dorothy Spencer. But how does this English family have an Italian surname? Well, Peter's grandfather, Ercole Raffoni, was born in a small town Faenza in Italy in 1856. He married Santa Raffoni and together they moved to London, England. They lived with their huge family of 8 children at Peabody Buildings in Clerkenwell Road. Like his son Antonio, he was a stereotyper also. Suddenly, World War II broke out in 1939. Peter was only 14. Italy, led by Mussolini, joined the wrong side with Germany. Britain became very patriotic and very against anything German or Italian, and later Japanese. The Raffoni surname would have attracted hatred and ridicule, but Antonio Raffoni immediately went straight to deed poll and changed it to Lee on the 1st of February 1940. The name Lee came from a character in the book Westward Ho! The war was finished in 1945. Peter was 20 years old and just joined the army. He was sent to Japan as part of the British peacekeeping force. He had a fantastic time there learning about Japanese culture. 15 years later, in 1960, Peter began dreaming of a better lifestyle in depressed post-war London. With his English wife Barbara, they sold their house in London and boarded an ocean liner for New Zealand. It was a Dutch ship called Oranje, which means orange in Dutch. They sailed through the Mediterranean and the Suez Canal. They enjoyed exploring the cities and ports they stopped at, like Bombay and Singapore. At Jakarta in Indonesia, all the ship's crew quit, so they had a longer stay while the ship hired a new crew. Unfortunately, the new cooks couldn't cook European food. In New Zealand, he built his own house and had 3 sons, Russell, Kevin and Nigel, one of whom went on to have a son, Peter Raffoni Lee, which is me.